Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. We're dedicated to non-pop country music reactions, aka traditional country music. And every so often, I'll do a documentary, a reaction to a documentary that somebody will have made a gift to the channel for me to react to. And that's exactly what's going on here. Renee Mooberry made a gift to the channel for me to do Porter Wagoner's celebration of 50 years in show business. It's 44 minutes long. It's broken down into roughly 11-minute segments, 4 11-minute segments. And Renee made 4 gifts to the channel for me to do this. So Renee, who happens to be a Louisiana girl, but she is in Vegas right now. I don't know, I just love that you're from Louisiana. My sister's husband's father, so my younger sister's father-in-law is from Louisiana. So it's in the family, kind of. But this is part 2. So we're going to see what they've got. That boot coming down the hall there, I don't know why. I think it's little Jimmy Dickens' boot. We're going to find out, though. Okay. Thank you for this gift, by the way, Renee, and for who you are and how much you love country, how much you know country. I know you're Dwight and Leanne's #1 worldwide fan, but you love so many other artists, and I love seeing that.
Porter's successful television shows made him a household name.
Early days of television, there was a huge myth in the music industry that if you were on television, it would ruin your drawing power. You would not draw a crowd. So I was anxious to try it out. My show had only been on television about, I think, 3 weeks. And it was carried from the beginning in Montgomery, Alabama, I believe it was the city. And we went and played a concert there and had one of the biggest crowds in history. Just tremendous. People were thrilled beyond belief to see me perform. So it's been that way ever since I've been on television.
Dark and raining and I gotta go home, boys, I gotta go home.
50 years, Porter. It seems it was yesterday that we both sang with the great Red Foley. You know, I've learned a lot about this singing business from Mr. Red, and a lot about it from you too, Porter. We love you.
The Opry's like a big family. A lot of affection, a little teasing. Hold on, Porter, as we listen to the grand ladies of the Grand Ole Opry.
I've enjoyed as much of this as I can stand. You look lovelier tonight when I first met you. I'm so glad I got to see you once again. I've enjoyed just sitting down and reminiscing. But I've enjoyed as much of this as I can stand.
Congratulations, Porter. As far as I'm concerned, you'll always be in my Hall of Fame, so.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Good to be with you tonight, Porter.
Thank you.
And probably nobody remembers, but I was your first girl singer. Do you remember that?
I do,
You've done me well. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I've known you longer than any of them. And I'm glad the hunters have gone home and squirrel season and turkey season's come. I love it.
Well, it's a long ways from Vaughn's Meat Market in West Plains, Missouri, but I know West Plains is mighty proud of their hometown boy.
Porter, you've really stayed true to the roots of our country, traditional country music, and I'm very, very happy and proud of you for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sweet.
Well, Porter, I don't add very well, but if this is your 50th anniversary, then you could not have been honest when you told me how old you were. Happy anniversary.
Congratulations, Porter.
Thank you.
We had like 3 Jeans or Jeannies, a Jen.
Thank you, Big Mouth.
Yes, you know without us saying we still love you. For leaving
of you. We've enjoyed as much of you as we could stand.
Porter's rhinestones have become his signature.
The nudie suits, or the rhinestone suits, they began back in 1953, and I think I was the first artist, entertainer that ever wore a rhinestone outfit. And Mr. Nudie had this, really it was his idea, the whole thing was. But he said, I'd like to make you a suit that when you put it on, wear it on the stage, the people will go, wow. And about 6 weeks later, I got a box about that thick and about that long, about so wide, and it had the most beautiful peach-colored rhinestone suit. I've never seen nothing like it in my life. My sister, I was living with her at the time, and she said I tried that suit on 11 times the first day. It became such a part of my career because people did ooh and ah in the early days. They were like me, I suppose, I'd never seen one, you know.
Hey, Porter. Just want to say thank you for being the man that was there when I was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. I appreciate that so much. It meant so much to me. And also, I want to say thank you for putting the show in show business.
Porter Wagoner.
All right, I got to stop for a second there because what a great idea that Mr. Nudie had. It's very hard for me to say Mr. Nudie because you know Nudie. But to send that to Porter, right? And then I'm sure his business exploded after that, but what a great idea. Send it to somebody who's going to showcase it. And I'm sure Porter got other stuff in the mail too. I don't know, but it didn't work. But he remembered this one because this is one that took off. So if you got yourself something out there that you're thinking of marketing, let's say you're a seamstress or something, and you want it to go large, send it to one of these folks. Maybe they'll be able to wear it. If you make hats or boots or something, I don't know. And don't just send it to a star. Send it to somebody even who might be kind of new and who might be in the, you know, his or her ascendancy because they'll remember you, you know, because when you're just starting out and you don't have people paying much attention to you, when somebody does something nice, you do remember it. So anyhow, let's get back to this.
Hasn't forgotten those who influenced him.
Cy Simon, well-educated, and a great man to have on your team. He was the guy that got me started in country music, got me on RCA Victor Records. Red Foley, probably the greatest all-around entertainer and singer I ever seen in my life. Don Warden, probably the best, most honest man throughout that I've ever known in my lifetime. Bud Wendell, he's just a class man. And I just feel like he's contributed so much to not only the entire scope of country music, what an imagination this man has for the things that put together our whole industry. I admire him very much. Jimmy Dickens, probably my best friend in country music. Just a little guy. I love him very much. We fish together, hunt together, run around together, and do so many things. And I just, the Tater, everybody calls him, and he's a wonderful man. What a terrific guy. Minnie Pearl.
Minnie.
I never can think of Minnie Pearl that I can't smile because I think she's the most pleasant person I've ever been around in my life. She was such a beautiful lady internally. I don't think I've ever seen her upset in all the many times I worked with her, seen her. She was great. Roy Acuff, my opinion, had the right name, the king of country music. Wow. What a wonderful man. He brightened everybody's life. I'm so proud. It's real difficult for me to talk about Roy because there's a lot of things that go through my mind that I remember him that I just can't get out of there. It's real difficult to tell stories and stuff about him because of my admiration for him.
Minnesota, where the rippling waters fall, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball.
Porter has recognized and helped talent throughout his own career.
I know what it is to need someone to help you do things that you're trying to do. And I'm very proud of all the people that I've helped. Just to name a couple is Mel Tillis was a member of my television show for almost 2 years, I believe.
Yeah, now Porter, when are you going to get your own act? I'm tired of using my show. You do my show. The whole, get your own act. I'm sick of
Norma Jean, the girl singer that was on my television show for 7 years. Patty Loveless is what a wonderful person. I met her when she's 14 years old. Her and her brother came to Nashville, and they were wanting to get in the music business. I advised her not to pursue a career at that time. She was just too young, I felt like, and I said, honey, you need to go back home and finish your education. Don't let nothing keep you from doing that. And study the music business and rehearse and practice and get yourself ready. And if you'd like to, you can go with me on some trips, Dolly and I. You can go watch us work and maybe learn some things, like on weekends or stuff when you're not in school. And she did that.
When I was 14 years old, I came to Nashville with a lot of dreams. And fortunately enough, I ran into Porter Wagoner and Dolly Parton, who helped a lot of those dreams to come true. And I just want to thank you, Dolly and Porter, both. You have been some special people in my life and some special angels, and I thank God for you.
Porter's newest protege, from Alabama, Christy Lynn.
To the one that I have so
28 years ago.
To the one that I have
Porter, we've always just been known as the girl singer, but thanks to you and the respect that you've shown us all these years, we're more than just the girl singer. We love you and we thank you.
That's Steel in the back.
goodbye to me this morning.
Oh, voice.
With only these few words to explain. You said you'd found someone you love better, but I still hear your voice call my name. I thought I heard you calling my name. Funny, I still feel this way. Your voice seems so close, but I knew that by now you were many miles away. I thought I heard you calling my name. Funny, I still feel this way. Your voice seems so close, yet I knew that
I love how they're doing this.
you were many miles away. Yes, by now you were many miles away. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to leave it there for episode 2. A couple observations. I love that they're giving both perspectives. They're giving the artist perspective of Porter, but Porter's perspective on various artists and what they meant and how he approached it. And you learn so much about the industry and relationships in a documentary like this. And the fact that they're singing his songs, and a lot of his songs, I don't know if they're all his songs. Some of you folks will know because you would have grown up on Porter. I didn't. I grew up on rock and all that. So we didn't even get much country up here in Jersey. But they're singing his songs. They're giving their reflections of him. He's giving his reflections of them as well as his own career. And it's just very, very well done, tastefully done. It's thorough. I mean, it's like an immersion into the world of Porter, and it's just so enjoyable. I love learning stuff like this when it's well done, and this is that. So, Renee Mooberry, thank you for this. This is just, it's given me ideas that maybe I should start a playlist, and maybe I will. Because I've done certainly enough of them to warrant a playlist, and maybe it will inspire other people to make requests for these sorts of things. Because, okay, it's one thing to love the music. It's another thing to know the stories behind them. But in any case, I think I'm going to do that. And then I'll go back and I'll find the other documentaries that I've done, like of Dwight, of Loretta, Thank You, Fun Ronnie, and others, and of course these, and drop them into the documentary reaction playlist. I'm going to do that. All right. Thank you for the inspiration, Renee. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. That's part 2, and there are 2 more to go. See you on another video. Have a great day, and keep rocking the country.
Enjoy as much of